Hello, hello. Welcome back. We got Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic the Hedgehog coming up right now. And I'll hand it over to None to One. Take it away.
Yo, what's up everyone? I'm None to One, and I'll be here for quite a bit. You know, I got Sonic 1, Sonic 3, and a very popular game, SpongeBob Super Sponge, coming up for like the next hour or so. But to get my block started, I'm gonna be doing Sonic 1, which is one of my favorite games of all time. I'm gonna be doing the glitch category, so you're gonna be seeing a lot of zips and glitches and everything of that sort in my run right now. So I'm pretty excited to do this run. This is my first time being in a in-person event. I've been on EDQ a couple times along with other very popular marathons online, but this is my first time actually being in person for an event. So I'm very excited. I'm very excited. So without further ado, we can get started. Are you ready? All right. So yeah, let's get started in 3, 2, 1, go. All right. So starting off with a classic, we got Green Hill Act 1, or Green Hell, because if you run this game a lot, you'll see this stage a lot. So get used to it if you plan on running this game. But it's a pretty simple stage, you know. It needs starting stage for Sonic. It's pretty straightforward. Got the loopy loop going down. There we go. Going down the half pipe. Jump over that pit course because actually there is a death plane that gets manipulated in the stage. So we're just gonna jump over that and then, yep, there you go. You know, classic 25 for Green Hill 1. Nothing too crazy, just a pretty straightforward stage. And yeah, that's about it. If this was an actual run, how this game is timed actually is with RTA minus TV. So we're gonna omit the time bonuses, but this is a marathon. We're not gonna really care about it too much. But coming up, we're gonna have our first glitch. And let me just lock it for a second here. Give me a second, I'll clear it later. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, I died. Okay, that's okay though. But yeah, this is the Green Hill zip. Pretty recent zip within the past year or so. So it's just, you know, I guess the difference between zips and wraps is zips allow you to pass through walls to like a certain position of the stage, and wraps allow you to get to the end of the stage. But since I'm on the last life, I'm just gonna omit it and just go for the regular Green Hill run right here. Just doing the glitch list for a second. Because I'm not trying to play Green Hill 1 again. But yeah, it's okay. Ooh, okay, alright. It's okay. What are we doing? We're good. This is first try. So it's gonna be alright. Give me a little bit of trouble. That's alright. It's gonna be pretty solid. Gotta get through this. There we go. That's Green Hill 2, so didn't go as according as planned, but still 30 seconds is still a pretty good time for this stage, so I'm not complaining too much. I know usually we're gonna go for around with the wrap 15 seconds, and without the wrap with glitch list go for usually same time, 20-25 around that area. So just gonna move into Green Hill 3 now. So I'm gonna be going Sky Path if anyone knows what that is. So I'm just gonna do a couple bounces. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay, I'm glad I got this one. Okay, it just allows us to instantly go to the boss arena, get the first 7 hits, and there we go. Eggman is done. Let's go. And that's a 32 for Green Hill 3. So, if anything, if all else fails, I'm glad I got that boss skip essentially. But yeah, usually again, this time used to be run on IGT because of how the time bonuses are, depending on how much time you get, how fast you did the stage. But with recent voting, then we switch to RT minus TB to encourage less pausing. But you're gonna see me pause a little bit right here for Marvel Wrap. Missed it just barely. That wrap is pretty frame perfect. It is a little difficult. I'm gonna do this. Okay, I'm gonna try to go for this backup over here for Marvel 1. Hopefully it doesn't give me too much trouble. I am gonna be quiet for a little bit so I can like focus for a bit. Let's see. There we go. I'm on the right pixel. Alright, over-zipped it just a little bit. It's okay though, it's okay. I'm gonna get this. Alright, missed my unpause there for a second. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna stay quiet for a bit. Okay. It's all good, it's all good. Alright, I'm gonna try to do this one wrap again. If all else fails, I'm just gonna go for the stage glitchless. Because this game is kind of brutal without any... Stop talking for without any continues. This is again, this is the first Sonic game, so there's no continues of that sort yet until Sonic 2. So it's a little risky in the beginning. Ooh, okay, there we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Let me get out the lava real quick. I don't want to take a lava bath. But there we go. That's what I want to do the first try. There we go. 29 for Marvel 1. Really good time. So, again, I'm glad I was able to showcase that zip. And again, since this stage was beaten under like 30 seconds, and I have a big time bonus, so I'm just stuck on this stage. I know Mania is like the first time they introduced like skipping the time bonus, so but unfortunately I'm not playing Mania, so I'm stuck here. But let's see. There we go. And then another level wrap for Marvel. A pretty easy one, I will say. Allows you to just go right to the end and beat the stage in 11 seconds. And if you just hold right here, you can spin infinitely. But I know since this is the first Sonic game, spin dashing is not in this run. You'll be able to see me spin dash in my later run, Sonic 3 run. I'm gonna get a ring actually, just in case. I want to play this safe. There we go. All right, there we go. I know there is a chance of me getting crushed in that particular section, so that's I'm gonna play that a little safe. And the only reason I got a ring is for this fight, because you go in this fight usually without any rings at all. So I just want to play it a little safer. Again, I'm on 1 life right now, so taking a little marathon safety for the time being right now. But 34 for Marvel 3, really good time. And that is all of Marvel Zone. So got the hard part out the way. So now I'm going to come into Spring Yard Zone, Act 1. And this is a pretty glitch-free zone for the most part. I'll take this extra health, yeah, just because. But you're not going to see really too many glitches in the next couple acts. So I'm just going to hold right the whole time, or for a bit. Let me get up here. Hold up. Oh, there we go, Sonic. There we go. Oh. Okay, let me stop talking. Let me actually focus on the game real quick. But there we go. 34 for Spring Yard 1. Had a little hiccup here and there, but you know, first try nonetheless. And then coming into Spring Yard 2, still same glitchless action. I'm going to manipulate Subpixel for a bit, so I'm able to bounce off that spring. And then, ooh, okay. There we go, okay. Alright. A little weird movement there, but it's okay, that's okay. Able to go through the stage nonetheless. Pre-scotch free. Iron Ball was in my way for a second, that's okay. Still making pretty good time nonetheless. Don't want to ignore these guys. And then jump here. Go down with a 38 for this stage. So pretty good time. Again, for Spring Yard 2. I know there is actually a rap for this stage, which I didn't do because it was just it's pretty new, and I know a lot of like the top players do go for it, and I mean I am a top player, but like I'm not that good yet, so I'm gonna lock in here for a bit. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna just get in these walls, do a little zippy zip. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down here, and then we skip a big chunk of Spring Yard 3 with that zip, and then we're able to just make our way to the boss room. Yeah, play it safe here for a second. This boss is pretty easy as well. There we go. And I'm not gonna fall down. I know what I'm doing. And there we go. 56 on Spring Yard 3. So overall, pretty good Spring Yard zone. Pretty good. Got all the zips I wanted to do. The movement. I can't complain too much. But we're coming in now into the real run killer of a zone, Labyrinth Zone. And this is the introduction of water. So it's a little scary for Sonic since he can drown. I know it gives me flashbacks every time I hear that music, the countdown music. So I'm not gonna start. I'm not trying to stay in the water for too long. But I'm gonna hit this switch to summon a platform on top. So I'm gonna go back up here. Fun fact: you can't get crushed by them spikes. So yeah, the platform spawns up here. And I'm gonna ride it for a bit. Go up here. Bam. Bam. There we go. I'm going to slide down here. Speed cap. Which, by the way, if you don't know what speed cap is, it allows you to put a cap on your speed essentially. That's pretty self-explanatory, but how do you activate speed cap is if you have any direction while Sonic is like going down a slope or whatever, it will put a limit on how fast Sonic goes. But so if you don't hold any inputs, Sonic will just keep on building momentum. So it's very useful in some spots. Coming into Lab 2. We got a pretty late in the stage glitch. I'm gonna go for. Yeah, there we go. Barely past the ball cycle, but that's good. Okay, not trying to stay in the water for too long. Okay, barely got this tip right here. Hold on, let me play it safe. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna take a depth here because I wanted to activate my glitch right there. So I'm just gonna take a depth here and then just reset the stage so I can go for it again. It is pretty tricky to get in the right spot. But there we go. And yeah, there we go. Just skip all the water section. So now I'm thinking of doing Bubbleless. Bubbleless is really tricky to do, but I'm gonna go for it though. So I'm gonna go for it, you know, just to showcase it. So we're gonna collect some rings. We're gonna go down the water slide, you know. Ooh, a little too early. Gonna let this switch go, open this pathway. And then we're gonna get hit. Oh, okay, never mind. You know what? You know, I'm not gonna go for Bubbleless. Never mind, I'm sorry. I thought I was gonna go for it, but I'm not. Because trying to set up the initial first part of doing Bubbleless is just really tedious after you just miss that cycle, so I'm just gonna keep on going with it and get the bubble later on. Yeah, we got the music playing, but that's okay. We got some bubbles coming up right here. You want to give me a bubble? There we go, thank you. And then we're gonna go up here, make our way out of the water, going into our boss arena, which is essentially just beating Eggman to the top. I know for the longest time when I was a kid, I thought I had to get all 8 hits on Eggman, but you gotta reach the top. That's too crazy. I'm gonna try to beat him, man. Up there. Ah, missed it. I barely missed it. There is a way to squeeze between Eggman and that climbing section, but I barely just missed it, so I'm gonna have to wait for Eggman to take his slow time up this platform. But we also got the water coming in, so I'm gonna play it safe here. But like, I'm pretty much at the end of the boss fight, so nothing too crazy. Unfortunately, wasn't able to show out bubbles, which allows me to go through that whole water section without taking a bubble. It's really risky, but it saved a lot of time. But I was able to get past Act 3 of Labyrinth Zone, so I'm pretty satisfied nonetheless. But I'm gonna stay pretty quiet for most of Starlight, because it is a pretty glitch-heavy stage. Like for this first wrap coming up, you gotta like get into a particular position and align my subpixels, which is like really annoying to do for the most part. So I'm gonna like try to get in the right position. There we go. All right, second try. And that's just gonna take us again all the way to the end of the level. And get out with a 27. There we go. Yeah, and pretty much most of, or for like the high level runs, all of Starlight is gonna use some sort of level wrap to get to the end of the zone. But for Act 3 in particular, is a lot of inputs that I'm gonna be real, I have not learned yet. So I'm just gonna do like the OG route. And there we go. That is Act 2 level wrap. So it's just gonna take us all the way to the end of the stage with a 12 time. There we go. Sonic has passed Act 2. So hopefully you all are enjoying this run, and encourage you to pick up this run. I know the glitches are a little bit scary, but it still is a fun time nonetheless if you're a huge Sonic fan like me. So now we're just gonna go into Act 3. Let me see, can I get this? Ooh, barely made it. Okay, I barely got the jump right there. That is a double frame perfect jump. I got the first frame perfect, I believe, but barely missed out on the second one, so I was not able to get the momentum to jump over that. So I am gonna go down here, take this route, go bottom path a little bit, into middle path. Yeah, there we go, all the way in the boss fight. And I'm gonna try to hit these. There we go. I'm gonna stay quiet for a little bit. These springs, or these seesaws, are perfect jumps. So it's like a little tricky. I barely missed on that one, but that's the last hit on the Eggman. So prettiest stage. And Subminute. Subminute is really good for Starlight 3. Especially when doing glitchless like how I did it. It's a really good time. So we have passed Act 3. And now we are going into the final zone, which is the infamous Scrap Brain Zone, or as a couple of the songs folks call it, Scrap Brian. So we're gonna do our first instance of slope glitch. So we're gonna deload essentially this platform below us, and we're gonna jump over here, and then we're just gonna take the staircase to heaven. Okay, really missed that. Okay. Oh, we don't have it no more. Oh, damn. Okay. I'm going to do this backup strat. Hold up. Right on board. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to the old days. No, throwback strats. I haven't done that in a minute. I'm glad I got that. Hopefully I know what I'm doing. Wait there, because I know that flame will knock me down to the bottom. There we go. There we go. Yeah, 53. Not too terrible. Not too terrible. So, but yeah, again, that was an really old strat I just did there for a backup, because I want to say the monitor got rid of my slope glitch, but we will get it. We'll have slope glitch again in Act 3 of Scrap Brain. So. Ain't too much of a big deal. I'm gonna go down here. Oh, too early. A little too early. So I am gonna skip a good part of that. The Scrap 2 with this next little zip. If I I can position right here. I'm just gonna wait here. Ooh, okay. Still just a little bit. It's okay though. Maybe first try. There we go. First try. I'm gonna try to bounce off this monitor. There we go. I'm gonna take a little damage boost here. There we go. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna miss all the seesaws. We're pretty much at the end of Scrap 2. I'm gonna jump over here. And there we go. I'm about to go into Scrap 3, which is an easy stage. I was gonna say it's pretty hard stage. It's pretty easy. Especially with the slope that's what I'm gonna do again. So again, how slope works is essentially you are deloading like an intangible object below you from the game memory, but then you kind of keep the properties of it, what you land on next, and it allows you to like just go into cells and everything. So and then deload it properly. So deload the platform, keep it deloaded, and then there we go. Be able to just go in the final zone. And final zone is pretty straightforward. There is a set pattern we could do, so I didn't push anything except for right while going into this boss fight. In order to do that, or the reason why we did that, is to keep the boss pattern the same. So it is right now going to be 4, 3, 2, and then 4 again, and then it's going to go back to 2, and then I think 1. Something. It'll come to me. But for the most part, this boss fight is pretty set depending on your subpixels. So I'm just gonna try to remember what platform he is. Pretty sure it's gonna be 1 here. Yeah, there we go, 1. And the important thing about this boss is to not have any inputs while hitting Eggman. So I'm literally letting go at any buttons while hitting him. So I think this is the final hit. And there you go. I'm gonna hit him on the block. Yeah, we're good. So time is gonna come up once the screen goes black. So one more thing before we go. Decapitation and time. Let's go. Alright. Okay, that is Sonic Run. I'm gonna be real. That was really scary for me. Especially in the beginning. I did not. The one thing I practiced the most of in this game was Green Hill 2 rap, and that gave me the hardest time. So I was on 1 health the whole run. So hopefully Sonic 3 doesn't give me too much trouble. So that game is also a really scary one, but I'm really proud of how this run turned out for me. So stay tuned. I got Sonic 3 coming up next. So if you enjoy that, you should definitely check out my run coming on now. So see you soon.
So I actually hit the timer at the wrong time, but I'm pretty sure it came out to like 20:30.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
20:30.
Something like that.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what's up. I know. I did have like a 25 estimate.
So yeah, no, you're
okay.
we are well under net.
Okay,
so
okay.
That's
cool.
nice.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, if you want to take a break for a bit before because we got some transition time, you can.
Okay, you said donations?
Oh, I could. Yeah.
I mean, I got the game right here. I mean, I'm ready to do whatever.
Gotcha.
So.
Yeah, I'll read some, or I'll just acknowledge some, and then you go ahead and switch it out.
Okay, I got you.
We do have a good few donations this time. Let's see what we got. We got a $15 donation. Thank you so much. We have also a $30 donation. The message saying, Hua! I think that's how you're supposed to pronounce it. Hua.
Hua.
Hua. Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah. All going to a great cause.
Of course, of course. Remember, this is going towards Atrium Health Levine Children's Hospital. You can donate, find the donation link with !donate, and go from there. Thank you so much for the support, and thank you for the runners.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
glad to
going
be
to switch out some layout stuff, so I'm going to transition to a be right back, but we'll be right back in like just like a minute or two.